to episode 6 of the Talkatives Football Podcast. Zach, how are you feeling about this last game week?
Feeling good, feeling good. Hard fought games, a few hard fought games. I don't know what game you want to start with.
I think we could start with Arsenal and Spurs because that was the first one.
Okay.
I honestly feel like Spurs were robbed because that was not a red card.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was not a red card. It was a
Starts
yellow.
up.
No, that wasn't a straight red. That was a yellow card at best.
Oh, wow.
In the derby, come on, you ruined the whole game.
That is something we are both have to disagree on.
I don't think that's a red card. I watched it. I had to watch it like 20 times, like to make sure I wasn't seeing things. I was like, that's not a red though. That's not a straight red. Like that was really harsh. Like, okay,
Thumbs up, man. Because I've seen that tackle before. He made it on his ankle.
Yeah, but it's like when are we gonna have some consistency?
No,
because I've seen people get away with that tackle.
That in particular was a red because I've seen that tackle before, and that's how Aaron Ramsey broke his foot. So, yeah, studs up on his ankle. That's
okay though.
To me, bro.
I don't know if he injured him. Then okay, it's a red. But
I don't. To me, it doesn't matter if he injured him. It can't. To me,
well,
you know what I'm saying. So that's why
I feel like that's the only reason Arsenal won that game is the red card.
The only
because
reason
they scored right after to end the game, and Spurs were still very much in that game.
Okay,
before the red card.
I'll give you that. Yeah, I'll give you that.
I just feel like we shouldn't be like the refs. The refs card. Shouldn't be so eager to give a red in a big derby game like that. It's like at the end of the day, it's still a contact sport. Okay, he made a bad tackle, but are you gonna ruin the entire game to give him a red when the other player is just fine?
You could have ruined his life. Yes. Ruined his game.
Come on, man. Since when do refs care about the players? Come on. No.
It's just the rules, bro. Studs up.
You're pulling out a Sir Alex Ferguson. Oh, he could have killed him. Come on, man.
It's never that he could have killed him. Is the rule. Studs up. You know it's a red, bro. Studs up. It's a straight red.
It really wasn't.
Hello. You know that. Studs
it really
up.
Wasn't that bad.
If the sometimes I've seen the referee give yellow on studs up challenges, but we all know in the rule book, the bylaw state studs up is a straight red. So
but even the referees don't care about the law. They break it all the time.
Not all of them give it, but I'm saying if a referee gives it, I agree with it. If it studs up, you can see in the replay. Oh my God, his studs ankle red. Finish.
Well, if we're going by the law book, yes, but it's like nobody. Bro, they one game they go by a rule book, next game they don't. And with this one, like the foul on the player could continue playing. It wasn't that bad. I wouldn't give a red card, especially after they had to go double check it. I just play on.
Fouled. Put yourself in the position of the player that was fouled.
Shit. I should have been quicker. I should have dodged his studs up. I don't know. Like I don't know. Like,
bro, I was looking at the red. You would be too. You would be like,
okay.
So stop it. Come on, bro. You would immediately get a turn around and run up to and get in his face.
Okay. Nah. It's just.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
At that point,
Come on.
you would really get up and be like, "It's okay."
We
Randy.
used to be men in the Premier League. We used to be able to do studs up challenges and get only yellows. Like what? Is this shit? And why is it benefiting Arsenal? Honestly, maybe I'm salty that Arsenal is still top of the league, but
That's why. That's why. It was studs up. It wasn't. If it studs up, like you know how you can like step on your like and the other person.
Yeah, like stamp, like a stamp.
That's not even a yellow to me. That's just.
It was in the air on the ankle.
Dude, it was on his ankle.
All right.
Dude, that's dangerous. Even if it was that is
honestly,
dangerous.
I remember exactly what the play was now. It was like a lazy tackle. It was a very lazy. That's why I didn't think it was. It was just like he just took his legs out. He didn't. There was no intent.
Right, but
there was no
studs up. He went studs up, bro.
It just seems like such a like a stupid mistake led to like that. The game was just over after that. I feel like the ref should have given him the benefit of the doubt because it's a derby and he's tired of getting beaten. Wasn't it on Saka?
Don't know if it was so stupid. I don't know. It was like it seemed to be like a break. It was
a breakaway, but it wasn't like he was going to be like 1-on-1 if he got away.
You don't know that if you're playing in real time checks. You don't know that. You don't.
Well, I can count how many players were behind the ball, and I can say that there were at least 3 Tottenham players behind the ball.
If Saka is going to beat you, you know you're going to be outnumbered on the back end. So all you're trying to do is bring him down at all costs. Right?
But you're not trying to bring him down with a red card tackle, though. It was just like it was supposed to be a normal trip that went terribly wrong.
Exactly. That's why, because you went studs up, bro. I've tripped people in soccer, but I could have done it with my heels.
Who was it? Emerson Royale.
Royale.
Stupid.
The way it looked bad.
No, it looked way worse in slow motion, but in real time, it was just trying to like quick foul, but it ended up being studs up. I guess according to the rules of the game, but really though, like if you're a true fan of the game, you want to give him a yellow and continue.
He needs to be out of here because I don't need you my players. I'm sorry. What if that was Hazard or Christian Pulisic with his flimsy ankles? No, get him out of here. I'm just saying, protect my players all day. Look at the NFL. We can learn something from them.
Sure. Yeah, we can learn from the Dolphins, but different football.
What I'm saying is, I'm always about protecting the players, bro, and studs up challenges, bro. If someone steps on your feet with their cleats, it's going to hurt so bad. So can you imagine if someone comes in studs up with the force of gravity on your ankle?
Saka is fine though. His mom posted about his mom making him fufu and what's the soup? Ogbono soup. He'll be all right. His ankles are good for at least 5 years. But I understand. Studs up. It was just a stupid tackle.
It was stupid.
It's just a stupid tackle, but damn.
He wanted
learn how to foul somebody.
He wanted to foul him because he knows that Saka is slippery. He can get away from challenges. So he wanted to be like, I'm going to leave this so painful. You're going to have to fall down. Bro, I know the game, bro. We play this game. I know the game, bro. I'm not stupid.
He was beaten. He knew he was beaten. He needed to foul him, but it didn't need to be a stud tackle. Come on.
He wanted to leave. He wanted to make sure he couldn't go front. He wanted to make sure he couldn't. He would fell there.
If he could have hit him on the ankle studs up, he could have fouled him a different way. He could have just stuck his leg out.
That's why I'm saying it's a red. Because he could have totally fouled him a different way. Mind you, any other way, you risk Saka going free. Because Saka he's slippery. He's a slippery player. We know Saka, Bukayo Saka. Yep. You can try to foul him. He will jump over it. He will slip through it. That's why. I'm telling you, bro. It's next level. It's a red. Because regardless of that, you could grab his shirt. That's a yellow. You could grab him.
It was a very lazy tackle from Emerson Royale. It was just lazy.
Other things, but you were like,
yeah,
nah, I'm
just gonna go for it.
Yeah, of course. Like I fell down screaming. It hurt bad. He didn't do no permanent damage, but it hurt him pretty bad. I'm sure he was icing it after the game.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's a bad challenge. Red, to me.
England's player of the year, Bukayo Saka. No, they really did. He really did win player of the year.
No, good for him, man.
Yeah.
No, a young player doing wonders.
Honestly, I love Saka. But that's racism tax. Because he missed the penalty and they were racist and they had to give it to him. I don't know. Whatever. I guess he was the best player regardless, even though Harry Kane scored more goals or whatever. Anyways, can we talk about Liverpool and Brighton and how Liverpool got away with yet another one?
I didn't watch this game, but like, man, Leandro Trossard. If the
hat-trick at Anfield. Only the third person to score a hat-trick at Anfield.
If the links are
opposing
true,
team,
please sign him. I've wanted to sign him for the longest time now. So,
I don't think that's gonna happen, bro. Is he a winger? Is he a winger?
He can play wing back. He can play wing. He can score goals.
Look, we gotta get rid of some people before we think about it, because we got Nkunku on the way in the summer.
Yeah, no, mind you, but he's a different type of player than Nkunku. He can do it all. That's what I'm saying. He's played under Graham Potter, and I've seen. I have literally in the past, bro, for probably 2 years now at least. I know I've watched multiple Brighton games because I've liked how they've played. Really, and I've seen.
I feel you.
Utilize Leandro Trossard. He's a very multi-dimensional player, but he gives you that attacking threat at any time. We could use that.
I feel you, bro. Like, but when Todd Bowley and when we got Potter and we got Cucurella and now Todd Bowley is talking about multi-club feeder team, Brighton are not going to be our feeder team. We can't keep signing all of their players. It's just not realistic. Bro, it's not. Like, we're not gonna get him. I don't think we're gonna get him.
Brighton makes good decisions. They make good signings. They replaced whatever his name is.
Cucurella.
Not Cucurella. Their midfielder, but Bissouma. They replaced him with Caicedo. Like that.
Who we're linked to? Who we want to sign?
So they know what they're doing. Okay, I've seen that for years now.
Hey. If Brighton keep selling us their best players, I'm not gonna complain. I just don't see it. I just don't see it happen. Because you want Caicedo now, you're saying sign Trossard.
Yeah.
Okay. If Potter wants to just take his entire team to Chelsea,
what if Ziyech leaves? I'll be happy to have Trossard if Ziyech leaves.
Bro, that is the number one person we need to get rid of next. Ziyech, as much as I love him.
Who my number one signing that I would like to have is Trossard, because we can play him where we play Ziyech, and we can play him where we play wing back. And we can play him where we play
Cucurella.
Ben Chilwell or Cucurella. We can play my left wing. We can play my right wing.
But look. We still have like 12 games to get to the World Cup and the transfer window. So let's just relax a little bit. We need to focus on what's going on right now, which is Brighton blowing a 2-goal lead somehow and drawing 3-3.
I'm not even going to say Brighton blowing a 2-goal lead. I'm going to say Liverpool blowing a home victory and drawing 3-3 to Brighton.
I don't know. Going 2-0 up in like 30 minutes. I don't think Liverpool had the same. I think their comeback was like very admirable. Like they were 2-0 down in the 17th minute, bro.
Listen.
I think it was Firmino is going crazy. Firmino is paying like prime money right now, so I'll just give them their props. But I think Brighton should have won that game. Especially since when they went 3-2 down on an own goal, they still found a way to score. I don't know. I don't know how that game, but once I started watching, I was like, 17-minute, what? I have to clock in, and then Liverpool came back. I was just
Brighton is lucky to get away with a tie. For them, that's a win. Do you understand?
I mean, yeah, it's a huge result for them. It's huge, but
for Liverpool,
yeah, for Liverpool, it's Liverpool dropped 2 points. Liverpool dropped 2 points. Brighton gained a point. But it's like, damn, y'all could have gotten 3 if you really.
It's 4th, bro. They're 4th. Liverpool is 12. What are you saying right now?
You're right. You're right. I keep forgetting they're above Chelsea. They're 1 point ahead of us.
Yes, this is Liverpool. We're top 1 at home at Anfield. The first player to score a hat trick, and you're going to say, "Oh, Brighton, how could you? What? Oh my God, we should be."
Brighton still should have won that game based on like the level of the teams. Like, what happened? It should have been Brighton. It should have been Brighton. Just saying. Just saying.
If you want to go soft on Liverpool, I'm okay. If this was
no,
City,
I'm not. Liverpool are not good. Trent is getting exposed on a weekly basis. Every week he's getting exposed. Van Dijk is more Van Disney. Thiago, like, I don't know why they signed him. They signed Arthur. He can't even make the bench. Firmino is going crazy for them. But Salah? Bro, where is Salah? Where is Nunes? They spent 100 how much on Nunes that they could have just given to Mane, who was scoring boatloads in Bundesliga? Like, I don't know what Liverpool are doing. Like, they're talking about getting Jude Bellingham next season when they need him yesterday. Like, I just thank God I've always supported a club that our owners love us enough to spend money on our club. But Liverpool is like, I feel like they've been overachieving.
Liverpool spent money. $100 million for Nunes. I mean, I wouldn't have splurged $100 million on Darwin Nunes. I was the first one to say I
don't think that's not a good waste. That's not a good use of money. The way Liverpool claimed that they're so like. The way Liverpool claimed like they care about like really targeting the right players, Darwin Nunes looks like a mistake now because they could have just given that money to Mane and not have to spend 100 million. No, not Luis. No, not Diaz. Darwin Nunes is looking like a mistake.
I feel like I understand what you mean by Darwin Nunes is looking like a mistake. I don't think so. I think Luis Diaz was what started it. They literally, bro, did you see how Liverpool were playing last season? That's how I knew this thing was going to go like this. I didn't, all right, so maybe I shouldn't say I knew, I suspected. When they brought in Luis Diaz, they took out Jota and Firmino and they put Mane in the middle. And they put Luis Diaz where Mane normally plays, where Mane is at his best at, on the left wing. But not knowing for them, Bayern was looking at Mane playing in the middle like,
He hasn't signed a new contract yet.
They brought in Luis Diaz to replace Mane and move Mane out of position, telling Bayern, hey, Mane can play here. Letting them know, okay, we can get rid of Mane because Luis Diaz had a couple of flashy games.
They should have just paid money, bro. They should have just paid money.
They should have never bought Luis Diaz.
Terrible mistake.
And get Darwin Nunes. No, Darwin Nunes is going to be a good striker for them. I know that. Don't worry.
They still have Diego Jota, though?
Yeah, but he's not
How many strikers they got?
He's he's more of a center forward winger. Like when they want to play their center forward play, yeah.
So he's a backup to Firmino. Or was he signed to replace Firmino and then he didn't?
Bro. He was hot, but then he lost it.
They signed him from Wolves.
Yeah.
Yeah, another mistake. But Liverpool, they're not like Chelsea. They're not like Chelsea who just sign players for money. Like, no, yeah, Liverpool don't make mistakes.
Diego Jota can play. He's a player. He's a real player. He's a starter on Portugal. That was not a mistake, bro. Diego Jota can play. The thing is, bro. The thing is, you don't bring in Darwin Núñez unless you don't think you have deficiencies. But that deficiency was not on left wing. It was Luis Diaz. That's what I'm saying, bro. You brought in Luis Diaz to replace Sadio Mane. You brought in Darwin Núñez as a icing on the cake to be like, okay, we have three guys that either one we can play striker, direct, right at you with Darwin. We can go center forward play with either take your pick, Jota or Firmino. But you got rid of the man. Yeah. You got rid of the man that makes everything, that engine go. You got rid of the engine oil. You got rid of the spark fluid.
It's like when Hazard left and William posted like, it's my turn.
It's not your turn. Look,
oh,
bro,
man.
Salah, yeah, they can keep it hot for a little bit, but the thing with Mane is he was their most consistent player. Even when he didn't score.
It was their most important, most consistent.
He didn't score or assist. Eye test, bro. Just watch the game. You'll be like, damn, Mane is dribbling 2, 3, 4 motherfuckers, but there's nobody. Oh, damn, Mane is coming back and defending on the wing when they haven't had the ball in like 3, 4 possessions. But, hey, they made their choice. And they have to live with it. And I believe Mane is in a better place now.
If we go across the pond in Liverpool, you can see that Frank Lampard's Everton are finding their feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, across
two losses in Merseyside. 2 losses turned to 2 draws, turned to 2 wins. So I'm happy for him.
I'm happy for Frank, man. I'm glad he's finally got.
He's finally I'm not sure if I was saying this on the podcast or not, but Lampard has found his level, and I'm so happy for him.
Oh, I'm not ready to say that yet.
It's a perfect match.
I'm not ready to say
mid table club. I want more.
I gotta see how
he will finish in the top half this season.
I gotta give him 2 seasons because of what he did at Chelsea. I'm gonna give him 2 seasons. I'm not gonna put kind of pressure on him. You know,
did you see the lineup for the last game? And I watched this game because it's Lampard. They're my second team in Premier League. They got 2 English center backs. I think one is Irish and the other one is like for some European country. And then they got 3 African dudes in the midfield. 1 Nigerian, 1 Ghanaian, 1 Ivory Coast. And then they got English striker up top. Perfect Brexit football for Lampard. He knows what he's doing. Bro, I have to dig up the lineup now. That lineup, once I saw it, I was like, it was just so balanced. I could see inside Lampard's brain. I'm like, yo, I see you. I see what you're doing, bro. Like I see, like it's showing. Like the English in you is showing. All 3 like West African midfielders. I have to dig up the lineup real quick. All right, let's see. He had Iwobi, Idrissa and Andre Onana in midfield. And then he had
Idrissa Gueye is the difference. That's bro. I don't mind you about
Gray on the left, McNeil, Mape. Connor Cody. Connor Cody was in my fantasy team, but I left him on the bench. Oh my God.
The 3 new signings, Idrissa Gueye, Connor Cody, and Mope. Those.
That's their spine.
Okay.
That's their spine.
That's all you got to tell me, bro.
See what he's doing. I see what he's doing. He's finally learning how to really.
He's making he's bringing some kind of culture there because when a team is losing so much, they've lost it because you remember the Everton teams of the old. You had Seamus Coleman, you had Leighton Baines at his free kicks.
All these English dudes that never seen the make it to the national team.
Whatever his name is, Everton
they had Barkley at some point, Lukaku at some point.
They had players. They had a spine. They had a vision. But now,
wasn't David Moyes their coach? Yes, back then, way back when.
Oh man, Billy Aletdinov, Arteta was played at Everton. Landon Donovan played at Everton.
Damn,
Kubu played at Everton.
Feels like ancient history.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But that's when they had a vision, they had a spine, and they had a direction. But with the young players coming in, players like what's his name, Anthony Gordon, players like the center back, the young center back, what's his name, the young black center back. But there's and then there's another. They have like some really young players at center back. But they didn't really have a backbone.
They didn't even start Gordon for that game.
Oh,
interesting.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. Most of the players that they have taking over, they're young. They were Luka Dean left to Aston Villa. They had Luka Dean. Now they have Mikolenko. All right, another young player who is a raw. These guys raw players everywhere. You need a balance of experience and raw to galvanize the troops. When everything seems like it's going crazy, this experienced guys will be like, hey, listen, you get over there. You get over there. You stay here. You need someone on the field because as a coach, you can't do all that, bro. You need someone like Idrissa Gueye to get on the midfielders. Hey, we got to cover. Because Idrissa Gueye, he's played in the Champions League final. Connor Cody, he was captain at Wolverhampton.
What are you talking about Doucouré for the young African dude? What are you talking about Doucouré?
Oh, that's a good midfielder too that I just had to see.
Because now that I look at the injury list, they have a lot of
the center back. I mean, obviously their striker is injured.
Not Mason Holgate.
Mason Holgate. Yeah.
Mason Holgate. He's injured. He's out. He's out.
Mason Holgate. You remember Man City bought John Stones from them. Mason Holgate was the guy Mason Holgate was the reason they were willing to sell John Stones for that cheap. 60 million, whatever it was. But
bro, by the time the World Cup is over, all of these guys are going to be back for Everton. Mina, Patterson, Holgate, Calvert-Lewin, Ben Godfrey, Andros Townsend.
Thank you.
I'm purchasing Lampard stocks right now, and I'm saying he's going to finish in the top 10.
I'm not.
He's going to finish in the top 10.
Nothing has told me he's going to finish in the top 10, but I'm just going to wait and see.
I am moving by faith. My faith is as small as a mustard seed.
But nothing has told me that Frank Lampard is going to finish in the top 10.
Hey, man. Well, I mean, their record actually isn't that great, but they've conceded the least goals in the Premier League this season.
That's good. That's great. But nothing has told me they're going to finish in the top 10. You can goes and finish 15. I still finish. Yeah, cool. Right.
Well, they're definitely not going to have a relegation scrap this season. So it's going to be an improvement.
I don't think
they're 11th place right now, but
they're probably going to
see.
finish just outside of the top 10.
So what? 11th place? Oh, well, mid-table is mid-table, whether it's 8th or 13th.
Right, but they're not going to finish in the top 10. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
I wouldn't be surprised. Right. I wouldn't be surprised, but my guess is
no,
they don't finish.
At some point, we need to. A couple episodes from now, we need to like start ranking where we think everybody will finish. But hey, let's look at Newcastle. Newcastle won 4-1. I don't think that's like anything too crazy.
Season. Oh my God, that has to be goal of the season so far.
When did Newcastle get up to 7th place?
Yeah, they're good.
Okay.
They tied Liverpool at home.
Okay.
They've had some good results.
Yeah, I think the Fulham game was like easier for them because of the early red card from Chaloba, but they would have still won that game either way. Let me see where Fulham is at. Oh, Fulham is actually 8th. Another surprising team that I haven't really seen much. Mitrovic carrying them. Okay.
Yes, really. He's actually goals win games.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. And now, next game on the list.
Chelsea versus Milan. Chelsea.
No, Crystal Palace. We didn't talk about that yet.
I mean the next. Oh yeah. Like I thought you meant like
Aubameyang had a shot on target, and he scored. Conor Gallagher
sold on Aubameyang. But go on.
Oh, wait. No. I'm just applauding him for having a shot on target that ended up being a goal. Yeah. The real hero is Conor Gallagher.
No, go on.
I'm taking him off fraud watch. Yeah, I'm just like, thank you for doing your job. Conor Gallagher.
That I've always thought we need to start to start him and Mason Mount, and then when Kante is healthy, right behind them, and tell Kante to sit and let them boys do. Keep it simple, bro.
How would that work with our attack? Who will we play up front and Mount is in midfield? Bro, that's great.
Mount in midfield. That's the beautiful part. All you take out is Kovacic and George.
Sterling, Havertz, Pulisic, or Broja, Pulisic. Yeah, that would work. It's just like Kovacic. It's just like Kovacic is
Pulisic and Sterling and Havertz, and then put Conor Gallagher and Mount, and then Kante sit right there. That's it.
Yeah. We don't need Kante to play like he did under Sarri in that type of formation. No, just stay
Gallagher
there.
And Mount, they can switch off. Going, you know what I'm saying?
When we go out for corners and we send Silva and Koulibaly and Fofana, Kante stay there at the halfway line. We're good.
And Kante, you don't need to break forward as much. Just give the ball
to either Mount or Gallagher or Pulisic or Sterling
on the wide side,
or Reese or Chilwell.
Yeah, bro.
That's a way to manage Kante so he doesn't do too much. You only need him to stop attacks. That's it.
Kovacic, Jorginho in for Kante and them. But for the two boys, you can bring in.
Let them cook, man.
You can bring in Dennis.
You know how I knew that we had a really good chance to win that game? When we brought on Loftus-Cheek, and then we brought on Broja, and then we brought on Gallagher. What do those guys have in common? We had Reese, we had Chilwell, we had Mount on the pitch. Carbon FC, they can, and then we had Pulisic. Shout out to Pulisic. He played like 5 minutes and he got an assist. That's why I've been screaming it for weeks. Start Pulisic.
He deserves more of a leeway to fail because he was never giving that leeway to fail.
He never been handed consecutive starts like that, like anybody else.
No. I'm talking about leeway to fail. Okay? How much leeway has Werner had to fail?
Oh, come
How
on.
much leeway
It's
has
not even close. It's not even close.
all I'm saying, bro. He was never given enough leeway to fail. Like, Pulisic, I don't expect much from you for the next few months. But please, I beg you, learn some shit. Sorry for my language. Learn something.
I feel like he needs to start more often.
We just need to
impact.
start.
Like nobody is going at defenders. Like I don't think any of them like really like of our wingers have like the. Of course, Sterling has the capacity, but none of them really feel the weight like Pulisic to perform every single game, no matter how many minutes they're given. But
because he feels like he always
has to prove himself every game.
I feel like I agree with him. It's unfair. I would have left since, but I commend him for having his character and honoring the number 10 shirt that Lampard gave to him for a reason. Mm-hmm. So I'm not just going to ignore that he's still fighting his way into the team. So if Potter
doesn't give him enough this season, he's probably going to leave at the end.
Probably, and I would not blame him. I would leave.
I wouldn't either.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll gladly welcome Rafael Leao to take number.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's keep it pushing. Hey, we play AC Milan next, but let's save that for later. We got Brentford 0-0. West Ham Wolves happened. Diego Costa came on. I actually watched a lot of games this weekend. That's why I'm like so excited to talk about every single game.
This weekend was a game full of some game.
Yep. West Ham went up 2-0. Wolves, Diego Costa, they tried. They couldn't score 2-0. Costa is back in the Premier League, and he doesn't look like any different. Leeds and Aston Villa 0-0. Leicester City beat up on Nottingham Forest just to go one place. And then
it's improvement, man. All right.
Hey, at least they finally won a game, but okay. but like
go on.
There's one team that deserves the laughter.
Free James Madison.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Free James Madison, but
Tottenham, Conte, James Madison.
That would be a great destination for him.
He can be like their replacement, their guy that they needed. It's okay. Go on. They
also need a goalkeeper too, so they need to find Nick Pope or something, whatever. I don't know, but last game
they need more a player like James Madison to link up play, because that's what's missing. Link up play from midfield to attack. You having Harry Kane to drop back and link up play. That's not sustainable.
Not ideal.
It's not. You don't want your striker dropping back. You want Harry Kane scoring the goals. You want somebody in the midfield.
You want Harry Kane to just tap it in like Haaland is doing, which is our next game is about. Man City, Man United. Look, I'm not gonna give. You can do it if you want. I'm not gonna give Man City no props. Okay, Haaland, yes, Foden, Haaland, double hat trick. But can we talk about how terrible Manchester United are?
Oh my God! And Arsenal lost to this team. So, I had to. All right, Man United. Oh my God! Too bad. Especially Casemiro looks like an aged worm.
Bro, it was hard to watch, man. It was really hard. I was just like, damn, like you guys are ass.
Which is why I must give credit to Real Madrid for Man City's win.
How?
Varane and Casemiro.
They signed them to just be on the bench and talk to Cristiano, like literally, because Cristiano was on the bench the entire game.
Casemiro was starting.
No, Casemiro came off the bench.
Sorry, Varane
started, but they took off Varane and put on.
No Maguire. Don't tell me Maguire. Don't say Maguire.
I'm looking for Maguire, the substitutes. He wasn't on the bench. Oh, he was injured. It was an injured. So advantage Man City.
Man, wow. So it's like with Maguire, you lose 2-1, but without him, you lose 6-3. That's not good.
It's sad.
That's
I don't know.
Bad and terrible. I mean, man. I remember when we lost 4-0.
Oh, man, that was a terrible day.
But
it wasn't as bad as this.
You understood it. We were a young team. We're trying to gel. We had 6 new starters. Mason Mount was coming back from loan. Tammy Abraham was coming from the championship. Kurt Zuma hadn't played.
Reece James was back from, was just promoted.
Games. We didn't play. I don't even know Aspilicueta. We played Aspilicueta. But what I'm saying is, we were playing a 4-4-2. Oh, no, not a 4-4-2, a 4-2-3-1 with Kovacic and Jorginho. Kovacic coming off an injury. Did I mention Tammy Abraham just coming from the championship for the first time, and Mason Mount coming from Derby County for the first time, and Frank Lampard's first ever game as a Premier League manager?
Yep.
Okay, William.
At least we had a very decent excuse. We were just outplayed and we couldn't come. And you,
because we weren't ready. Because it makes sense why we weren't ready. Because we had to gel as a team. Because 6 out of our starters hasn't played in the Premier League ever. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, it made sense. Oh, you were like, damn, that's bad. But all right, let's see what they come up with. But man, you beat Arsenal. The only team to beat Arsenal.
They beat them. They didn't just win. They beat them. They beat them
down, bro. 3-1. That's a beatdown. But this is like a trouncing.
This is like disgraceful. Sir Alex was in the crowd, just sad. That was probably my favorite image from the game. Just seeing Sir Alex just disappointed. Cristiano on the bench just pouting.
Very distraught. Sir Alex looked very distraught.
It's like, what have I done? It's like, can I come out of retirement? That's probably what was. It's like, no, I can't come out of retirement for these guys. But should I though?
I think it was that midfield once again. Rares is probably
dude. These
that
dudes
midfield once again.
Let's see, bro. I'll go back.
Christian Eriksen should be retired on some beach. I've been saying that. Yes, he can give you flashes of greatness, but he's not going to play with the same consistency like a top midfielder needs to. Scott McTominay is not going to do
it. McTominay. They should not start. They should have started Casemiro. I don't know why they're starting McTominay over Casemiro, but hey, again, I'm not.
No, I know why. Because even when Casemiro came in, he did not look like
he didn't do anything. Yeah. Bro, but it's like at that point, nobody looked like they had it. At least if they started him, Casemiro is way better than McTominay or Fred. And Christian Eriksen playing in like the 2 in front of the defense. That's not. He's not. I don't think he doesn't offer anything in defense.
That game. No, you're right. The saddest part about that game was Christian Eriksen still looked like one of the best players on the pitch. That's the saddest part. Christian Eriksen, even the saddest part. Like, all right, I get it. Casemiro, maybe we should have started him over, but he doesn't look fit or like he understands what's going on. Because, like I said, when he came on, Man City still scored, 1-2 goals? Like, he doesn't look like he knows. He doesn't look like he has his bearings yet. Like, he hasn't played in a month. Damn near. he does not. He's giving Aaron passes like.
There's certain players like teams just need to like stop playing them because they obviously don't fit the type of team they're trying to build. Like stop wasting minutes. It's like when Tuchel told a couple players that, oh, you're not part of my plans. But then like first game of the season, they're playing and they're training and he's starting them. Like why are you guys still playing McTominay? Right there.
Just to raise that trade value, man. It's just why Dallas is playing Cooper Rush. It's all about that trade value. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with playing players that are not in your plans. I've played players that are not in my plans in FIFA, and then I realized, hey, he can play, so I'm not going to sell you. Or he can't play, so I'm going to sell you. You never know as a coach, really. You might as well play him. You really have none to lose, honestly. So you can tell the player he's not in your plans, so the player feels motivated. But then definitely play him. If you feel like
he'll want to prove to himself, but if you need him, okay.
And you might see what he's really made of. So that tactic, that's why I can't say Tuchel is a bad man manager. That's actually good man management to me.
At least he told them. Like I was thinking, it was giving them the silent treatment, which is way worse.
He would tell you to your face, "Yo, I don't like you. I don't think you fit my plans, but you're still a good player and you can be valuable." So he would play you.
Yo,
yeah.
If you thought this week was crazy, which I did, bro, next week's schedule for Premier League is even more intense. We got Chelsea, Wolves, Arsenal, Liverpool, Brighton, Tottenham, Palace, Leeds, Everton, Man U, Newcastle, Brentford. Man City get to beat Southampton like 11-0 because of Haaland, but fuck.
Kurt Zuma still can't find Haaland making that run. He's still looking for him to this day.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to that one. It might. Oh, we got Diego Costa. Diego Costa might score against us.
West Ham only lost 2-0. If Kurt Zuma can find Haaland, if he can just find him on the map, if he can just find Haaland, maybe
if he can follow him with his eyes, at least if he can see where he is. But he completely lost him.
Bro, he's looking around. I'm like, dude, he's behind you. He's literally behind you.
I'm like, there's like 60,000 people in this stadium. We all see where he is, but you're like 5 feet away, but you don't see him, bro. Haaland, the dude that's 6'4", 6'5", you don't see him.
It was the easiest goal. It was one of the easiest goals Haaland has scored in his career. Oh, I'm just gonna run behind him. Oh, yeah, thank you.
Haaland is having such a ball in the Premier League. He's making the Premier League look like MLS.
You remember what he said, right?
5 touches, 5 goals.
No, he was. Well, yeah, he said that too. But he said, at this point of the season, I thought I would have maybe 9, 10 goals, but 14 goals. Wow, that's insane.
3 back-to-back home hat-tricks. He knows, like, he's making a mockery of everybody. Like, honestly, I don't blame all these teams because all these teams are trash. I just want my Chelsea to stop being able to at least beat Man City. I don't care about anybody else.
The worst part is it's rubbing off on Phil Foden, but it's good for England. It really is because I've never seen Phil Foden finish like that.
Yeah, he's learning from one of the masters of the game. Like,
he is.
Literally.
It really is.
Masters of striking.
That's what's up.
Sam Chan.
No, good for Man City.
Yeah, good for them. Whatever.
That defense,
bad for them.
we can definitely exploit that defense. I'm not worried about us against
We're not gonna just sit back and like we know them. We know De Bruyne. We know Haaland.
But I am worried about us. I'm not worried about us against any team on this planet. Even against Bayern. We can beat Bayern. We can beat Barcelona. We can beat Real.
I'm more worried about us against Brentford and Fulham and these teams were supposed to be, and they just don't for some reason.
Nah, because
I'm not scared of Man City.
What I'm saying is, those teams, we're gonna win 60 to 70% of them. We're probably not gonna win 100% of them. We're gonna win 60 to 70% of them. Look, I'm scared of us against any team, even Leicester. You know why?
I'm right with you, but why?
Obama. Bench him.
Can we please start Broya?
And Serie 1, but even then we'll be taking away minutes from Broja. But Broya should be playing more than Aubameyang. But neither of them should be starting. Like, oh my God. Bench Aubameyang, keep Kai Havertz. Let's keep this thing going. Oh my God, man. But hey,
Havertz is here to stay. Might as well play him, let him succeed, or let him play himself onto the bench. I don't know.
To me, Havertz is a much better center forward / striker than even center.
But Haaland is way better when playing with another striker, though.
All the way too much. Like, dude, he should play striker. He should play further up the pitch because Havertz tries too much. I love that about him because he's so good
I saw one chance in the game against Palace where he should have shot it first time, where he took a touch. He's a little too silky. He's a little too take a touch and then try to finesse. Nah, he should start playing more. If we're gonna start him as a striker, he needs to play more like a striker and just shoot.
I really don't. You know what?
But if you're gonna play like he plays, he's better off playing with Broya or Sterling or Aubameyang in front of him in like a 3-1.
Play like he plays because we have Sterling
or a 3-5-2.
And I've seen how Havertz plays
or
with Pulisic.
3.
It was devastating last season. You remember?
2-1. Yeah, playing with Pulisic. Play him, Pulisic, Mount, and Sterling. But he can't be the sole lone striker because he's not a striker. He's a false 9. We need somebody else to play up there.
That's not how we work, bro. That's not how we work. Even when
that's why we have Broya.
Even when we play false 9, Sterling and Pulisic are still making those runs, bro. You know that. But the thing about Havertz is he can actually go up against center backs and win the ball and keep the ball, get people into attack, and whatever he tries, he'll be doing it farther up the pitch. So he's likely to be more successful with that because that's how Germany plays with him. And he scored 2 goals. Like, bro, I'm going to listen to Hansi Flick because Hansi Flick is a made man. You remember he won with Bayern. He won everything in that space of 2 seasons. So you're saying we should bench Alba, bench Broya, and just go all in at Havertz at center forward. All in at Havertz and replace Aubameyang with Christian Pulisic. Pulisic, Sterling, Havertz. That's all I'm saying.
Mount Gallagher, Conte.
Thank you.
And our defense picks itself.
We're good. That's all I'm saying, bro. We haven't even tried that. We've never tried that.
Hey, I don't mind never playing Aubameyang ever again. Thank you for the nice volley, but we need to give Broya some minutes. And we should give Broya Aubameyang minutes. But there's no way we're not gonna play Aubameyang though. The reality of it is Aubameyang is gonna start against AC Milan.
What I'm saying is we can play both of them in League Cup, in FA Cup. We have League Cup, we have FA Cup. We have away UEFA Champions League at Dinamo, whatever.
No, we have AC Milan next, bro. They're going to start him, bro.
At later games. But like you said, Aubameyang is going to start at AC Milan. Why? Because he scored a goal.
Well, actually, we're at home. We're at home, so it's going to start at Stanford Bridge. Ooh, we have to win that game. Another must-win Champions League game. The Champions League, that's the biggest game this match week.
It's not a must-win.
What do you mean it's not a must-win?
It's not a must-win. It's a must-not-lose. It's not a must-win.
The same way the last two games were not must-wins. And, bro, this is a must-win game, man.
No, it's not a must-win. It's a must-not-lose. The next games after this, they're must-win, except the one in AC Milan. These two are must-not-lose.
But we're at home. We might as well win while we're at home. If we win, get the points on the board.
I don't expect to beat AC Milan.
If we win, we're level on points on AC Milan. Then when we go to Milan, we just have to not lose. And then we can get revenge on Zagreb. We can put more points on Salzburg. But we have to win this next game.
It's not a must.
And this game is a must win for the other reason that we got to keep this morale going.
It's not a must win. It's a must not lose. Because, bro, we can keep the morale going all we want, but AC Milan is not Zagreb or whatever you want to call it.
I don't know why.
So whatever
I really
you want.
don't see why we can't beat Milan. We should
but
beat them.
You're calling it a must win. It's like New Haven.
If we beat them now, no. I'm just saying it's better to get these points now rather than to wait to the last couple games to win.
But that means it's not a must win. Does that make sense?
Bro, no. Okay. I get your definition. I understand.
It's a must win. So if we're playing South, it's a must win. If we're playing the other team, it's a must win. But it's AC Milan. They're Serie A champions. They got convertibles. They got Maseratis, bro. They're going to come in and play. It's a must not lose. But it's not a must win. If we win, great.
The definition for me as a must win is like, maybe I was saying it wrong. It's not a must win. Must win is more like, you either win this game or you go home. A must win. Or you should be beating that team easily, and that's a must win. So it's like I hope we win. We should have won that game.
Honestly, I'll give that even a must not lose because it was a win. And that team, they're first. But I know, but I'll even give that a must not lose. All right.
I would say it was a soft must win because it's like they're a weaker team, but it was also just the first game of the group.
Yeah. Soft must win.
And it was a win. Yeah. But I'm just saying if we need to beat, it's not a must win, but please beat Milan. Please, because I'm not trying to be in Europa League this season.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we have to get a good result. We have to get a good result. A good result, a tie is a fine result. A tie is a fine result for us.
Also, I feel like we're
best teams in Europe. I truly believe this. They're one of the best teams in Europe.
we're deep enough in Potter's reign where it's like I need to see the performance is also getting important for me now. Before it's more looking at results, but now the performance is good. Like I feel like actually see like the progression every game.
Performances, yes, but results we're not deep enough for. No,
it's like at all costs. No,
we're not there yet because at the end of the day. There were still some issues with this team that he had to solve, and that's not going to just.
It's not going to be overnight.
Pretty quickly, which is good. That's a good sign, but it's not just going to all go away, and we're just going to be great. But I need to see improvement. That's what I'm saying.
The stat was like now we have 12 games in the next 5.5 weeks before the World Cup. So
yeah. Improvement. That's all I need to see. Improvement.
We just need to stay alive. We need to stay alive in all the competitions and keep going. That's my bare minimum. Let's not get knocked out of nothing.
You know what my bare minimum
at the bare minimum. And let's keep going in the Premier League. What is it?
If you think I'm being soft, you know what my bare minimum of Chelsea is? I'm not being soft on us. Don't lose.
It seems like you. Oh, don't lose. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
That's my bare minimum.
I like that. You're not like we have to win, but we cannot lose.
You can't lose any games. If you lose against Man City, I'll give you a pass. Really. If you lose against Man City, that's okay.
Yeah, that's kind of the only team.
Any other team on this planet, I don't care. You can't lose to them. We can't lose to AC Milan. It's a must not lose. Not a must win, a must not lose.
I like that mentality. I was about to say it, but yep.
Yeah.
Let's not lose. We need to stop losing. We can't be losing. Can't.
Yeah, because the more losses you take, you lose confidence real quick. And I mean, I'm seeing Fofana.
Losses really just stop everything, just like back to zero. Like it just destroys the confidence.
Fofana to me isn't that much better than Chalobah. I don't know what you've been watching.
Well, I mean, I'm still waiting to see him really like defend. I've seen what Koulibaly is capable of. I haven't really seen what Fofana is capable of yet.
Fofana is not much better than Chalobah.
Well, he's still a young boy.
Chalobah is the same age, bro.
Shit, Chalobah, we didn't sign Chalobah for what? 80, 75 mil, so.
Fofana
has way more weight on his shoulders than Chalobah.
Yeah, but I feel like Chalobah's going to be a better player.
I would love to see it. I would love to see it at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, it's not my money.
We're not playing him.
Yeah, he might go out on loan.
Something's going on. Maybe, I don't know what's going on.
Me neither. I don't show up to Cobham on a regular, so I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know
what's going on at practice or if he's healthy or whatever.
Maybe he's just not rated.
But like they just haven't been playing it because when I see Chalobah play, he's a force to be reckoned with because he's like he has star potential, bro. Because through the thing that I notice about him is throughout the game, he as the game goes on, he gets better.
He was on the bench last game, but he didn't make an appearance.
He gets better.
Not injured.
He plays better.
Hey, they're both Chelsea youth products at the end of the day.
So
they both came up supporting and playing for the youth. So it's like I don't know. I guess Fofana just has a price tag, and he's seen as a star, like like someone that's ready for the first team. And Chalobah isn't. Don't ask me why. Yep,
because of Leicester.
One that's played way more games in the Premier League too. So
yeah, because of Leicester City, bro.
Yeah, poor Chalobah. But if Chalobah is truly better, then he'll play his way into the team.
I'm not saying
like everybody else had to do.
I didn't say Chalobah is better. Really, I didn't say Chalobah is better. I don't think Chalobah is better. I think
it's just as good,
same, bro. I think they're around the same.
If they're let's just say they're both equal players at this point. Let's just say they're both equal players. Fofana is going to start over Chalobah.
Yeah, because the price tag.
Bro. Yeah, and experience. He's played more games,
and he's younger.
Fofana is younger than Chalobah.
He's 21. Yeah. Chalobah is 22.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Chalobah wants to start. There's only one way to start. Play your way into the team.
He's going to have to be better than Fofana. He really does.
Yep. Like, literally. He's going to have to bench Fofana.
It's the same. It's really the same. So, yeah.
Hey, I mean, Chalobah will get like League Cups, FA Cups. You know, what else? That's it. Someone picks up an injury, he'll be there.
Yeah.
Coach out, but hey, it's all good. Everything is all good. I feel like we can wrap this one up since we're over an hour now.
I mean,
I'm
we can
looking
give
at
some
the
honorable mentions. James
yeah, sure.
Madison.
Yeah, shout out James Masterson. Daka, his back heel goal. That's in Daka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Conor Gallagher, of course.
Conor Gallagher with his it was
team.
written in the stars for him to score.
And a Serie A guy, Kavicha. Kavicha, man. 21-year-old Kavicha Kvaratskhelia. I think that's his last name. Kavicha. He's a real deal, man. I've been keeping tabs.
Hey. I'm hearing of him for the second time since yesterday. So
isn't Napoli like number one?
Napoli is first. Yep, they're first.
Kavicha. Kavicha. I'm just saying. All right, that's a look. I'm calling it out right now. Watch out for Kavicha, the young Georgian. He's from Georgia, not Georgia, Atlanta. Georgia, the country.
Georgia, the country. Yeah.
Yeah, Kavicha.
I'll pay attention next time I see him in the game. So.
It's really, really good, man. He has that killer instinct, and yeah, that's what I like to see. Rafael Leao doing his thing, scored to put Milan 3-1 up, then gave the game-winning assist. Beautiful assist, beautiful. It's like his game-winning goals and assists are just highlights, man. Like, yeah, doing his thing.
Love that for him. Oh, wait, Osimhen plays for Napoli too. The Nigerian guy is striker.
Plays for Napoli.
I'm rooting for them.
Yeah, man.
Barcelona somehow they're top of La Liga now on like goal difference.
Oh, sweet, bro. That's why. Remember when Lewandowski, who was looking for a new club, and we're looking at Lukaku, and I was screaming my lungs out saying, "Let's go for Lewandowski because Lewandowski." That game, I watched that entire game. Robert Lewandowski won that game by himself.
No, he did.
Barcelona could have lost that game. I posted a comment on the chat. There were the players from the other team. There were two players, a Korean player and a Spanish player.
I'm not going to attempt to name. I'm not going to attempt to talk the Korean player, but yes.
They good, bro. Yeah. They good. Those guys, bro, the Korean guy, Barcelona could not do anything with him. They just stepped up. The first half, Gavi and them niggas were pressuring him. Second half, even Frank Kessié. Nah, bro, they were like, bro, take the ball, bro. Do what you will. Bro, the second, it's like the first half, like Barcelona was doing their Barcelona thing, pressing all out, and then Lewandowski comes up with a moment of, my God, it's such a striker's goal. It's not even that he did anything that skillful. It's just that he used his brain, bro. The runs he made.
It's like it's Lewandowski, man.
He decides to place his goal like only Robert Lewandowski could have possibly scored this goal, and they finished 1-0.
He's an elite striker, bro.
He's an elite striker.
That's
what I've been calling for this like since, bro.
It's probably like it's debatable if there's like 3 or 4 strikers better than Lewandowski right now. Haaland, but apart from that, it's like it's hard. It's like pure strikers.
Robert is as good as bro. Either foot, left foot, right foot. Robert Lewandowski. Yeah. But glad to see Ansu Fati back on the pitch. I think
I'm happy for him.
I think he was the one that got the assist. I think
as much as I don't even know if I've ever watched him play for Barcelona. Whenever I get to watch Barcelona, but I somehow still root for Ansu Fati. Hope that boy stays healthy.
Yeah, he's a really skillful player. He just needs to stay healthy. He's special.
Skillful.
He's got some real skill about him. He's ruthless. I've seen him play. He just needs to stay healthy. That's really it.
Hopefully, he has the same kind of career that what's his name? Usman is looking like he's having after coming back from these injuries. So, hey,
I hope he has a better career than
hey,
because
you can tell I've really matured as a Barcelona hater when I want their players to stay healthy. Actually, 10 years ago. Actually, 10 years ago, how I felt about Barcelona players getting injured. Nah.
Go for them. Yeah, man.
Well,
Antonio Sanchez, that's his name. Antonio Sanchez. Is
that another Barcelona product?
No. This is, I remember the names of, and Chung Lee. Chungun Lee. That's his name. Chungun Lee and Antonio Sanchez. So, and then there's another guy from Ghana who is also in that midfield who is going to play for the Ghana team in the World Cup. But Chungun Lee is going to be on the Korean team. Man, if he plays like
Lee Kang-in? Oh, Lee Chun-yu? No. You're talking about Lee Kang-in? That's why I didn't want to attempt the name. My local, right? Literally. Yeah, that's literally why I didn't want to attempt the name, bro. You're talking about the guys from Mallorca? Who did Barcelona just play?
Mallorca.
Yeah, he's Lee Kang-in, bro. Not
Lee Kang. No, wait.
Lee Kang-in. Yeah.
Is it Chung?
Number 19. It's
yes, number 19.
Yeah.
Lee Kang-in.
Lee.
Wait.
That was racially motivated.
Say his name again. Say his name again.
Kang-in. Lee Kang-in.
Okay. They were definitely not pronouncing his name like that. Because look, that's how his name is written on his jersey. I noticed that. But the guys, they were pronouncing it Kangin Lee. That's how they were saying it. Kangin Lee.
Oh, because surname before.
No, I like that name better. Kangin Lee. That name just sounds so much better. Kangin Lee.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, but you're also not right either. So
that's how the announcers were pronouncing it. Because I was like, "Who's Kangin Lee?" Because
it's like Mikel John Obi Mikel. Whatever.
Exactly. John Obi Mikel sounds more.
Obi, yeah.
Pleasant.
Yeah.
Kangin Lee. That sounds more better. Come on, bro. Lee Kang-in. What? No, Kangin Lee. Yeah. No, Kangin Lee is a player. He's a hell of a player. And Antonio Sanchez is a dynamite attacking midfielder. So those are two players. Unfortunately, Antonio Sanchez definitely not play for Spain. Because
but you got Idrisu Baba. Is that?
He's
you gotta rep my Babas. Let's go.
Dude, Mallorca should have won that game 2-1 at least. They had two shots, a shot from Antonio Sanchez.
I wish they would have scored one.
I'm telling you,
one goal.
They should have won that game. But that's what I'm saying. I watched that entire game. I did nothing but sit on my couch and watch the game. That's how good it was. Kangin Lee and Antonio Sanchez. I'm like, who are these guys giving Barcelona? They couldn't mark them. Christensen didn't know what he was doing. He had a yellow card in like the 20th minute.
Bro said Christensen. I never want to hear that name ever again in my life, bro. Get out of here with that.
Yeah, Christensen. Yeah, but like I said, bro, Gavi, what's his name?
Gavi,
Busquets.
There's still Busquets still starting for Barcelona.
They didn't want to touch Kangan Lee, bro. And the manager for Mallorca, he knows what he's doing, man. He knows what he's doing. Cause I don't know, he was playing when they're defensive, it was a 5-4-1. And then on the sorry. 5-3-2 defensive. And then when they're attacking, it's like a 3-4-2. 3-4-2? No, 3-5-2. Sorry. 3-5-2. Right? Mm. Yes, 3-5-2. So Kangan Lee was the other number 8. So when they're attacking, he pulls up one of their wing backs, and then it's a 5. Bro, it was. I saw what Mallorca was doing, and it was messing up Barcelona because and Antonio Sanchez was making runs from the midfield, picking up the ball around the 18. It was a beautiful game to watch, man. I didn't know that these little teams in La Liga could play like that, but Mallorca, that's just one of the teams that, all right, yeah,
they're 12th right now, but they could do something. The way Barcelona played, though, do you think they're going to beat Inter away tomorrow?
Yeah.
Inter is not doing that well this season at all.
They're not.
Yeah.
Mallorca could beat Inter. that's what I'm trying to say. Really?
Yeah.
They're not. They have not been. Lukaku, really? Good luck.
What about... Remember Eintracht? Tottenham are going to Eintracht. Frankfurt.
Tottenham should pull out the win.
Richarlison, I know he's going to show up. I don't know what happened to Kuvalevsky. Was he injured against Arsenal? Because he did not play that game.
Maybe he is injured.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's a huge loss. But, hey, man, Wednesday, 3 o'clock. It's going to be a great game.
It's going to be a great game.
Well,
it's going to be a great game. Yeah.
Well, I guess we've reached the logical end of this episode. Thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the alarm button. See you guys next week.
Hit the subscribe button. Hit the alarm button.
Yes, so you know when we drop the next one.